Hey everyone, we're back for another one. Welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. We're finally starting the second half of MSQ now. And yes, I am a little nervous. Obviously, a little peepo shake. Just a little, for now. Because the final days are upon us. As Emmett Selk said. But at least for now, by doing all the role quests, we've kind of taken care of, the initial batch of, I don't know what to call it. Misfortune, I suppose, that has fallen upon all the nation-states that we visited throughout our travels. We've resolved their issues for now. But again, this is just the beginning. Don't know how much worse things are going to get from here on out. And what it's going to take to make things better. But, as I said yesterday when I realized the theme of this game was, you know, we got to stick together. And help each other through dark times, you know? How it is, right? You hear it all over the theme song, too, in the trailer and everything, so it's, you know... It's pretty heavily implied. It's almost like FF8. It's all about friendship, courage, and whatever, but not as cheesy. A little bit more down to earth, and, very feels walker, as somebody told me. Feels walker. Yeah, it's less cheesy, of course, less campy. You know, now that I think about that, as cheesy as Final Fantasy VIII was, is it any surprise? Is it any surprise that Kingdom Hearts came out the way it did when it's made by the guy who basically designed the characters for FF8? I think he might have had a slightly bigger role for that one too, but I don't know. Actually, I think he was still just a character designer like in FF7. I don't know. It's like I've said before. The cheesiness that people complain about sometimes in Kingdom Hearts, dude, it came from Final Fantasy. Look at the first few games. There's a reason Disney approached Square Enix, not the other way around, I don't think. That's totally off topic, but sometimes people forget Kingdom Hearts is actually copywritten by Disney, not Square Enix. Square Enix is just a developer for their game. They own the rights to it. It's Square Enix just owns the rights to the Final Fantasy characters, and that's it. But basically, Disney just hired Square Enix to make that game for them. That's how, just like how Nintendo hired Square Enix to make Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars or whatever. All right, I know we read all this before, but it was ages ago because it was before I did all the role quests. So let's see what's up again. If the forum truly has been spurred to action by Heidelin's prophecy, then is it not odd that the Anti-Tower was entrusted to Master Latoya, who bears him no love? No doubt she has a reason for this, and I would know what it is. I know, I like how it's something we just didn't even ask about last time we were there when we went to try and rescue Minfilia. Before we realized that she merged with Heidelin. We saw the Charlian logo all over at the Anti-Tower in Post-Heavensward, and nobody said a damn thing about it. Beasts and blasphemies may be running amok in nearby lands outside the influence of Razabhan and the Alliance. If so, I may need to go hunting. Alright, good luck, Esteem. Should Reen ask questions, don't hide the truth from her. If anything, see if she has any insights to offer. She's not a child in need of protection, but a comrade we should be willing to rely upon. Even if a part of me may always beg to differ. Yeah. The final days. How far has the phenomenon spread, and how does it manifest itself in each land? Well, we kind of answered that question a little bit in the role quest. I must reach out to my friends in each nation and find out all I can. Excuse me. Or I guess... No, you don't really make that sound when you stretch. Well, actually, you know, some people kind of do. Other people sound more like this when they stretch. But yeah. Well, I suppose I do feel better on a full stomach, after all. Burning skies? Blasphemies? Not if I've got anything to say about it. Tell them. I forgot we just ate dinner before I went off to do all the role quests. Return to the Crystarium. These are now all useless. Which means I'm gonna have to... Fuck, I forgot to do that off stream again. My inventory's filling up. Take this, Leon. My spirit vessel. Oh, another one? What's it for? Empty now, of course, but it should allow you to operate the tower systems in the umbilicus. Oh, okay, yeah, he's thinking ahead. I need the royal blood, right? If even the smallest fragment of Elidibus's essence remains, it should be possible to locate it. As for access to the umbilicus, pray seek out Lena for assistance. Chances are she still stands watch at the Ascensor Gate. Did she or anyone else ask after me, tell them. Tell them I am living my life to the fullest, that I am happy, hardships and all. Well, we had best be on our respective ways. God's willing, we will see each other again ere long. Right. Just go speak with Lena. I like how they played the Shadowbringers theme a little bit during the dinner scene when they came up with the plan to go back to the Crystarium, you know? That was kind of cool. I didn't point it out back then because I was too busy rambling about other shit, but I did notice that. Look, we made it before dawn. Right in time for the music to kick in and everything. Excellent. Hey, Alina. Milady, long time no see. Leon, you are returned. Yes.
Surprise.
Just surprise. Don't need to be abrasive and vulgar by adding the rest of that. Have you been well? You and the others? He's a proper lady. I can't be, you know, surprised, motherfucker. That's rude. I'm a gentleman. You can't do that. There's no shortage of troubles, but we're well enough. And things are much the same for you as they were here. My lord is doubtless enjoying himself. She knows him too well. He said this to you? These exact words? Oh, to know he is happy. It fills my heart with joy. Thank you, Leon, for taking care of him. Of course. He's very happy. When next you see him, please tell him not to overexert himself. Futile request though it is. Yeah, you know him. But I'll tell him anyway, though. And tell him that all is well here. The peace you gifted us continues, and we work hard to build new lives for ourselves. In the course of this, we occasionally bicker, but we've never been more optimistic for the morrow. If I had to mention one dilemma, it would be the question of our governance. Even as we speak, debate rages on over how we should run the city in the Exarch's absence. Most are of a mind that the Settlement Council should continue to oversee the general running of the Crystarium, while representatives are elected to determine policy and handle diplomacy. Not a bad start. Could be worse, yeah? Thus far, nothing is set in stone, but however we choose to proceed, we will not replace our lord. No one could. See in the background. Have we recently observed any unusual phenomena? Yeah. Anything? No, I cannot say there have been. Curious that you should ask me this question, though. I'm just making sure the final days hasn't affected you guys, too. Some days ago, Reem came and asked the very same. She was rather unsettled, in stark contrast to how cheerful she has been of late. Oh, shit. Oh, both me and Leon just got really Monka-S at the same time when we heard that. She and other Crystarium youths just hosted a festival, you see. It proved so popular that there are already plans for another celebration, one much bigger than the first. Okay. Between her preparations for the festival and the restoration of the empty, she struck me as happy and full of life. But when I saw her in a state of such worry, I couldn't help but feel worried in turn. Especially since she wouldn't tell me what troubled her. I dare say she would be more willing to confide in you. May I ask you to broach the subject with her? You wish to enter the umbilicus? Very well. I shall fetch the key at once, and take the opportunity to find Reem. Please wait for me in the city, in front of the Cabinet of Curiosity, shall we say. I will be along as soon as I can. A salute. Milady? Ladies and gentlemen? You'll excuse me? So I thought we were gonna have like a brief moment of respite here. But after she said that Reem was worried about something, I'm a little tense again now. I'm a little tense. Oh shit, I don't even think I got debated by this one again. God damn it! I always fuck this one up. Such a troll laugh, dude. Alright, I'm here. The following event cannot be skipped. Shit, alright. What the hell's gonna happen? Did my old eyes deceive? Is that truly Leon? What? Hey! It's you two, Becklug and, what's his name? Ha! It is! So glad am I to see you hail and hold, my friend. Morin, that's his name, yeah. What a wonderful surprise it is to have you back with us, and at this most opportune time. In case you haven't heard, we are planning to produce a tome chronicling events from the Flood of the Knight's Return. For this project, we intend to draw upon records kept by the world's peoples. Historical and contemporary first-hand accounts will be the centerpiece of the tome, but yours would be the one to crown them all. I've been asked to contribute a chapter on the soul, a subject that is key to understanding much of your endeavors. In the course of developing the spirit vessel, I gained valuable insights into travel beyond the rift, knowledge that will allow me to attest to your existence and deeds. God, the hero thumbs up is so derpy. Even when my character does it, I'm just like, oh man. There's no end to the questions I would ask you, but if you could indulge me just one for now. In your quest to restore the Knights, you faced many a formidable foe. Among them, who offered you the greatest struggle? Well, what's the mystery answer? Is he just gonna say none of them? Let's see. I'm gonna go with this just because I don't even know what he's gonna say. What's he implying? This may come as a surprise, but truly? I never would have guessed. But then if I could, I suppose I wouldn't have had to ask. It is a tremendously eye-opening answer, and we will see that your account of this battle features prominently in the tome. What battle? I know you'd love to talk his ear off, Morin, but we really should be on our way. Those documents from Yulmore won't collect themselves. Of course, of course. And afterwards, would you care to join me for tea? I was hoping you might clarify a few points in your treatise. I guess we're not gonna know. Till next time, then. Do tell the others to look after themselves. What was the purpose of answering that question the way that I did? And what exactly did I say when I said but? That was kind of like, what the fuck was that about? Our overzealous friend in particular, remind him not to overexert himself. Another one. Again and again until his ears fall off, if that's what it takes for him to take it to heart. And if they only knew what he did after we took out the first tower in Radha-Han while in Tavner, right? How he saved everybody as the tower just disappeared. The Telophorus Tower. Is that the Warrior of Darkness? Who this? Oh, it's the kids! It's him! It's really him! What are you doing here? And it's the little cute, kitten girl. There we go. Rikitio. If you're gonna battle, I can give you some medicine. I made it myself. Best not, Riki. You'd only give him a stomachache. You'd come to see Morin, to get his advice. One of the guard finally agreed to teach us how to fight. But first we need to choose a fighting style. While I know that I want to be a mage, our kill isn't sure. But you just missed him, he's over there. Morin, I mean. Magic isn't really my thing, so I was thinking of taking up the axe, or the sword, or maybe the bow. His face right now. Excuse me. They all seem alright, but it's hard to decide, so I thought I'd ask Morin. He knows about lots of things. Don't ask him. Oh, I think he was just saying he's not here. He isn't here? Aww. They went that way, though. Ooh, ooh! Why don't you have the Warrior of Darkness choose for you? Oh, shit. What do you think suits our kill best? Axe, sword, or bow? I mean, I'm biased towards sword, so I might choose that, but... For protecting your friends. The sword. The sword? If you took up the sword, you could be just like... Ooh. What? Brandon, the Warrior of Light! Oh yeah, there you go. The tank guy. Besides Ardbert, yeah. I love that tale. Let's borrow the book today. It's really popular though. I hope it's still there. Thanks for helping me decide, Warrior of Darkness. I'll start with that style and maybe try something else later on. And when I get really strong, I hope to have a bout with you. Cute kids, as always. They're adorbs. Now what, I wonder? Lita? Where you at? I'm waiting on the world to change. Such fun he's been having basking in the adoration of musty old bookworms and wide-eyed younglings, but does he spare a thought for me? Of course not. Is it the medicine lady? Oh my god, it's Feoul. As soon as I saw that first word right there, I waited and waited. I was like, it's Feoul, son of a bitch, he's gonna be pissed. I waited and waited and waited, but he won't so much as acknowledge the presence of his beautiful branch, even though they're right here. Such a heartless thing our sapling is, cold and cruel and heartless! They can be such a dick. Oh, faithful Feoul, loveliest of branches, how I have missed you! She ain't gonna buy it. If you truly missed me, you should have cried for me at the top of your lungs the instant you arrived! Shit, she's fucking pissed! To make up for it, you will call with twice the passion next time. Though for there to be a next time, you've some few struggles to overcome. So, my adorable sapling, the world is on the verge of destruction, is it? How the fuck do you know? How do I know this? Joined as we are, spying on you is as simple as sliding down the back of the rainbow. But she can travel to the source, right? That is how I was able to communicate with my retainers while I was... and Tataru while we were here, so yeah. Would that I could aid you in your quest, but the fate of we Fae folk is bound to that of the star. Whither it goes, so too do we follow. Such is our way. Damn. The most I could do for you is spare you the pain by gifting you the sweetest of eternal dreams. But if escape's not to your liking, then you must struggle with your fellow mortals. I think I'd rather do that first than giving up too soon. Ah, but here are the ones you were waiting for. I wonder, what better conclusion awaits at tale's end? I don't know. Makes me wonder if the choices I made just now, ignominious as they were, have anything to do with it. Brandon? None of the boss fights gave me trouble? I don't know what it was all for, but... My apologies for the delay. Leon, it's so wonderful to see you again! Hey, Reem. How you been? You doubtless have much catching up to do, so I shall leave you to it. I've taken the liberty of unlocking the umbilicus, and you may enter at your leisure. Thank you, milady. And there she goes. Alright. Green, it's been a long time. I'm relieved to hear that everyone is well. I've had this feeling, like a pit in my stomach, and I was afraid that something might have happened. What's going on? Maybe I'm overthinking things, but it's just that... I'm the Oracle of Light, but I've never spoken with Heidelin. Never once heard her call. Even so, I've always had this feeling deep inside me. A connection to something immense. These past few days, though, that connection has wavered. As if that immense something was distant, then close, then distant again. The celestial currents are affecting this place too, then. Remember, they're saying celestial currents, that's intergalactic, are what's causing the final days, right? It could be that this could be some entity or threat, whether singular or not, that is somewhere far away from us. From both the source and the first. That's causing this. So, maybe the final battle, whatever it is, whatever it will be, I don't know shit about what's gonna happen, but maybe it'll take place somewhere far in outer space, I don't know. Assuming there is some kind of singular entity causing this. Big assumption, I know. Alright, go on, Reed. And then, the other night, I was jolted awake by the feeling it had been completely severed. Wanting some fresh air, I went to open the window. And to my horror, the sky was ablaze. Like during the star shower. I saw the same shit as me. But then I blinked and everything was normal. The next day, no one said a thing. No one else had seen what I had seen. As far as I could tell, nothing was out of the ordinary. I began to wonder if it was a figment of a half-remembered dream. Leon? What are you not telling me? Shit. Well, Sanka did say to tell her the truth. I have to know. Please! It doesn't matter how terrible it is. Alright. Here's what's going down. It's not good. It wasn't my imagination, then. The doom we witnessed in Amroth has come again. Yep. I can't believe it. Like I told you before, all is well here in the First. So don't worry about us. Please. Look only to the threat before you. We're fine right now, and even if we weren't, we've learned how to survive. Should the final days reach us here as well, you may be assured we won't go quietly. Holy shit. Listen to Reed. You go, girl. No, we'll hold on until you can find a way to save all our worlds. So long as you continue your fight, so too will we, united in purpose beneath a blazing sky. Very well said. I like that. So, I don't think I ever got to the point in, well, during the Eden raids, I never really got to the something I wanted to say, but I, like, trailed off and rambled about something else, I remember. You know how I was making comparisons to Gaia and Squall, right? And then I said Reen was like Renoa? They're, like, loosely based off their characters, right? Reen is that character, like Renoa, who just, like, always wants to do whatever she can to help the group. But she always, because she's inexperienced and innocent, she just doesn't know how to go about it, so she tends to fuck things up more by trying to help than if she did nothing at all. And that was exemplified by how she took Shiva upon herself when we summoned her during the Eden raids, right? Which, if you remember Final Fantasy VIII, Renoa fucked up a few times and cost a lot of people a lot of stuff. But she was just trying to help. So, yeah. I don't know why it's like I wanted to say that at one point, and then I trailed off about something else. I don't know what it was. But yeah, that's why I was like, yeah, Reen basically represents Renoa in the Eden raids, and Gaia was like Squall. Hope upon a flower. The Elpis? You're headed to the Umbilicus to consult with Elidibus, right? What's left of him, yeah. So he's really gonna be happy to see me. I'll do some consulting of my own and speak with Lena. Decide how we might best prepare for the final days. Let's farewell for now, but we'll see each other again. I'm certain of it. We lived through the flood and the tyranny of the Light Wardens. We're survivors. Do what you need to do, and know that we will too. Okay. So, it's like we were severed from something. The first time I experienced something like that, when she said jolted her awake, was right after killing Zodiac. Unplugged and disconnected from something, huh? Ah, Master Leon, welcome back! The captain has told me all. Give the word and I will show you to the ocular. Thank you, my good sir. The hell? What the hell is that about? Some lingering echo of... Or he's just remembering good times, I guess? Yeah, the little smile. Remembering the good old days.
Dylan!
It wasn't that long ago, though. It's like, dude, Shadowbringers was... Well... Actually, with the pandemic, yeah, it stretched out further than any previous expansion, so I guess that was a while ago. Alright, Graha. Dude, this thing's bigger than I thought it was.
Biometric authentication complete. Please state your business.
Okay. I need to talk to a little somebody who might be pissed to see me.
Acknowledged. Reinitializing Circus Tower systems. Searching for Elidibus entity.
Oh god, here we go. Monka shake.
Target located in subterranean core power accumulator. Projecting.
Oh shit, here we go. Subterranean core power accumulator? Is it being absorbed by the tower or something else?
My home. My friends. No more than a dream. Oh.
Hey man, remember me? The guy who tried to compromise with you, but you wouldn't?
You. Why have you awakened me?
I just said why, but...
I no longer sense those places beyond, or Lord Zodiac. You must explain all.
Yeah, I killed Lord Zodiac.
He is fallen, and my brethren's souls returned to the star.
The way of it.
The doom we sacrificed so much to prevent is come again. Old burdens now yours to bear. But if this is Fandaniel's design, then I, as Elidibus, have a duty to fulfill. Your unsolicited act has restored to me some few memories of the convocation. Such knowledge as I have, I will share.
I want to say both, but I'm sorry.
Why apologize for receiving a favor of the defeated? If it sits ill, consider it payment for freeing Lord Zodiac from servitude. Where to begin? The end. Your understanding of what caused the final days is consistent with our own. The decay first took root where the currents were weakest. Yes, a conclusion drawn by him, Fandaniel. Not the him of here and now, but as I knew him, long, long ago. Having shed light upon the phenomenon, he dedicated himself to devising a countermeasure. Were it not for his knowledge of the Celestial, we would never have made the connection, and thence forestalled the final days. And though he inherited that noble soul, how different this last incarnation, so consumed by self-loathing and hate.
Yeah, sounds like a totally different person. Even he acknowledged that, actually. He said he's not the same person he was back then.
Elpis. Yes, the name is familiar to me. Yet I know it not as a flower, but a place. A testing facility for determining which of our creations were fit to be released into the world. Many worked there, and before joining the convocation and assuming the title of Fandaniel, he was their chief. He was Hermes.
The god of destruction? Or, I think I have my mythology wrong.
That is all I know.
I have to look
The
it up.
crystals tell little of the lives the 14 led prior to their induction. Elpis itself would tell even less. Nary a ruin has survived. Wait. I saw you there. In Elpis. No. I did not. But I did. I did. A lingering trace of impossibility. And a truth that fills my heart. My memories remain clouded, I fear. However, they have revealed to me one possible course. You must travel to Elpis, to the time when Hermes served as its chief.
Fucking time
In
travel?
glimpsing the Exarch's memories, not only did I make his summoning magic mine own, I also mastered the workings of this tower, which, having absorbed my empowered essence, now harbors an abundance of energy. As such, I believe I can deliver you unto the past, unto that place and that precise moment. Given the eons that must be traversed, the gateway will not be fully formed. Your form will be less tangible still than those warriors of light I had summoned. In all likelihood, none will be able to see or hear you. Yet even should you manage to interact with others, you will be unable to effect meaningful change. For the reality you wish to save, the reality to which you must return, exists as a result of the final days. You cannot reshape the past to undo the tragedies of the present. Cannot unmake the sorrow and suffering fated to come. In full knowledge of this, Will you still entrust your life to your foe and make the journey?
I don't have any other choice.
Very well. I shall cast you unto the river of time. Let this be my final act. You must input the commands. I no longer have the authority. First, you must reconfigure the systems, that the tower's ether may be channeled for the magic. The preparations are complete. The gateway will soon open. Return at once to the ocular. All appears to be in order. The ether flows unimpeded. The magic should consume every last mote of my essence. Why are you surprised? Did I not say that this will be my final act?
I understood that's what he meant when he said it, yeah.
Lord Zodiac is no more. There is nothing for me here. The ones I love and long to see again are waiting in that promised land, beyond memory and dream. Now go, warrior of light. Go and do not look back. Well, Heidelin, I take my leave of you. Yours is the mantle of the last of us. May you have the joy of it, the burden and the solitude. It falls to you now. You and your champion to save our star.
I really wish things would have turned out differently between us. Also, I really thought he was going to be pissed to see me and everything, but it seems he accepted defeat with grace. A lot more than I thought he would. He was like, why are you apologizing? He's like, you defeated me. It's like, you don't have to apologize for anything. Like, the whole might is right attitude, basically. He's like, you're the victor, the one who conquered, so you have every right to ask something of me. So they named that flower Elpis after this place that I'm going to, right? Shit. That's a familiar face. Well, the hairstyle and the facial hair. What is this? Incorporeal. Transcending the boundary between existence and nihility. Unable to execute certain actions due to area restrictions. Okay, I gotta look up Hermes. What did he represent? Okay, yeah, Hermes was actually the ancient Greek god of trade, wealth, luck, fertility, animal husbandry, sleep, language, thieves, and travel. That was Fandango? Interesting. One of the cleverest and most mischievous of the Olympian gods. Oh, okay, this explains a little bit more. He was the patron of shepherds, invented the lyre, and was above Lyre, and was above all the herald and messenger of Mount Clinton. So what about... Okay. Let's see. Shit! Hey, buddy. Motherfuckers are tall. A man stands dutifully by the Aetherite-like device, a guide for this facility in all likelihood. You attempt to get the man's attention, but if he sees or hears you, he gives absolutely no indication. As Elidibus warned, it appears your form is intangible. It's a little weird he said you can't change the future, but is that not exactly what Grahatia did? When, you know, the entire storyline of Shadowbringers was based on him time traveling into the past to avert the Black Rose calamity and everything that destroyed the First and killed the Warrior of Light. I'm guessing by that they're probably just implying that, you know, what we saw in the twinning, right? The story and lore we got from the twinning bonus dungeon in Shadowbringers, which was... It's heavily implied that it's just an alternate universe, essentially. But the future that Grahatia came from, that world, that's stuck on its course. It's set in stone now. It's going to continue on its course no matter what. They were only able to save our universe. You know, just like in, Trunks going back in time in Dragon Ball Z to stop the androids and all that. It didn't change his present, where he came from. When he went back to his own time, everything was still as it was. The androids were still there. He had the power to kill them, but you know. They'd already killed his loved ones and everything. They were already long gone. There was no changing that. They only saved an alternate universe from suffering the same fate. Excuse me. The device is reminiscent of an Aetherite. Perhaps it is possible to attune with it. Oh! I didn't think it was going to. Alright. See what happens. Despite attempting to channel and focus your energies, you fail to attune with the device. You can only assume it operates differently. A remarkably large man wears a black robe and a half mask, much like the phantoms you encountered in Mare Lamentorum and the recreated Amaroth. It would seem you have made it to your destination. Leon's like, ah! Ah! Get enough for this. You gesticulate wildly and shout all manner of greetings and obscenities, but the man does not so much as glance in your general direction. So that was Leon right now, and he didn't react. He's got the Heidelin mask on. I think they all do. Yeah, none of them have the red ones. Or the normal gray ones either. I wonder what the differences between the masks mean. The mask designs, you know? He doesn't even have a mask. Oh, it's hanging off. Okay. I was like, what the hell's the... Sorry. A little logo on the desk caught my eye a little bit. I was like, oh, what's that? This is the right place, yes? Propleon? Judging by the woman's words, this facility is called Propleon. If that's how you pronounce it. You attempt to gently prod the woman to attract her attention, but feel nothing, and it seems neither does she. Just poke, poke. Very well, let's wait a while. I can't even sprint. I'm stuck moving slow as shit. I guess if I change the ninja, I could run a little faster. It's fine. I feel like a baby crawling around to get around. Everything is so far away. You suspect this door leads outside, but how to open it? Use the force. Did that work? It's like, damn it, this ain't working.
And here we are, Elpis.
Hades, that your brother?
Well, well, how rare to receive you in person. To what do we owe the honor? Oh, just a few odd tasks. We'll be here a while.
Oh, never mind, it sounds a little bit more like Fan Daniel, but I don't know.
You're welcome to stay as long as you see fit, of course. As a matter of procedure, however, I must ask that you kindly remove your masks.
Could be neither of them, their voices might just sound similar.
Come now. Is this truly necessary? Surely you can tell who we are.
Same voice that appeared right before I fought Zodiac, though.
Who you are, perhaps, but I am far less infamous. Regardless, if we do not follow protocol, 'tis our hosts who would be held accountable. So, please, do favor us with your handsome face.
Yeah, the guy on the right. He's the guy who appeared when I summoned my allies to fight Zodiac. Definitely. At least it sounds like him. That was him. Interesting. He sees me. Yeah, so it was Hades.
Satisfied?
I thank you for your cooperation. You are free to go about your business.
Like, I'm not taking the chances of getting stepped on here.
By the by, you see it too, yes?
Shit, they see me.
I haven't the foggiest what you're talking about.
He's hella playing dumb.
That's odd. It's right here. A bit thin in the ether, but there's no mistaking it. The color of its soul is almost identical to Azem's. Do you suppose he created it? Rather unusual for a familiar to have a soul, though.
Don't ask me. All I know is that it's trouble. Doubly so if it's his spitting image. So let's leave it be. Come now.
He was like, hey! Don't leave me!
It's trying to say something, but it's literally too intangible to form words. Why don't you give it some ether? Spare a snifter of your bounteous reserves.
Who do you take me for?
Why, a dear friend, of course. One who wouldn't let acts of kindness, such as my accompanying him on errands to far-flung outposts, go unrewarded?
I suggest you close your eyes, or this may be unpleasant.
Gotta do what he says, Leon.
You may open your eyes.
The chat log just said I went to a new location, so... Hey! Whoa! It's 10 times bigger now.
Oh, you even adjusted its size.
The better to indulge your whim. This way, it will be easier to communicate.
I wonder if that one's the
How
mask.
very thoughtful of you. And may I applaud your artful reinforcement. Without further ado then. Greetings!
Hey.
I am Hythlodaeus, Chief of the Bureau of the Architect.
Thank you for finally telling me how to pronounce it properly.
Sulking beside me is the most honorable Emmett Selk of the Convocation of 14. And how might we address you, my new friend? A fine name. And I'm pleased to see you understand our words.
Leon Starcrest doesn't
So
stand
tell
out.
us, whence have you come? The thinness of your essence suggests you weren't created here.
Oh, do I just tell him everything, or...?
You do not know? Or cannot say? Allow me to ask a different question then. What brings you here?
Tough choice. Damn, I kind of want to know what he says with this, but honestly, the most important thing is I want to learn about Opus. Eclodius, that's how you say it.
Well now, the same as us. Perhaps Azim wished to come too, but had to settle for a familiar.
If he truly wished to be here, then he would be.
Right you are. My apologies if we've given offense. The two of us can discern the color of souls, you see, and yours happens to resemble that of a friend.
Yeah, it seems to be a rebel, huh?
And with your purpose matching our own besides, we jumped to a hasty conclusion. We are here to speak with Hermes, the chief overseer of this facility, which we also intend to tour in order to gain greater insight into the man's work. We, I say, though this is Emmett Selk's charge. I am here only to serve as his guide. And I should be happy to serve as yours as well, by way of an apology for the misunderstanding.
Wait, are you suggesting that we bring it along on official business? This thing we know next to nothing about?
If you harbor suspicions, better to keep it close than leave it to its own devices. Wouldn't you agree?
He's not wrong, yeah.
Having a mysterious life form in tow is the norm rather than the exception here. Welcome, my friends, to the testing ground of creation at Heaven's Edge, Elpis.
Looks shockingly familiar. The World Unsundered. Elpis. There's a lot of striking similarities to that little haven that Charlian made in its basement. Oh look, it's a little Heidelin dog in Argos.
This presence.
That's probably Bana. The one who became Heidelin. And Argos the puppy.
Hermes! Visitors! We have visitors!
What secrets are you hiding, I wonder?
Mr. Colonel's just here hanging out. Whoa. Excuse me. Well, looks like it won't be easy to get around here. In case you didn't know, it's rude to stare. Oh. Alright, Jesus. It's hardly my first time here, but the scenery never fails to take my breath away. Why, it feels as if you could reach out and touch the heavens. Now then, to begin our guided tour. Perhaps you already know these things, but for the sake of thoroughness, I shall start with the basics. Using concepts to give shape to ether, creation magics allows us to bring forth anything we desire. Be it inanimate objects or living beings. Anyone may conceive of concepts, but they must all undergo evaluation at the Bureau of the Architect. As part of that process, living beings and certain arcane entities may be sent here to Elpis for in-depth observation and study. A fascinating facility, isn't it? I dare say you will enjoy touring it with us. Actually, yeah, I'm really curious to check this place out. Anything else? That's allowed to hunt? Now then, our friend Hermes. Aside from overseeing the facility, he also conducts his own research. Chances are he will be at the main observation hub, so let us seek him out there first. Hi, Crispy. Tired as you are, however, you stand out a little too much. Our dear Emmett Self wishes to keep a low profile for his errand, so... Do you know how to make a robe? The basic concept will do. Oh, not this shit again. You guys remember that side quest? I couldn't do it. I can't do it. No? In that case, Emmett Self? No. Your whim, your responsibility. You're getting not another thimble of ether out of me. The way he scrimps sometimes, you'd think he wasn't a nigh-bottomless font of magic. Very well, I shall make the robe, but perhaps you can assist. Come, let us search for the requisite material. Right, old habits. Trying to fly here. Which reminds me. Here we go again. No means no. Just be grateful I'm even willing to wait. Alright, alright. Yes, these creatures should suffice. An etheric rope. I want you to use it to capture, shall we say, 2 petalodi. There are 3 species here, I believe. Any two different times should serve. Now, I should mention that the strength of the rope is tied, no pun intended, to the strength of its user. As your ether is still thin compared to ours, you'll need to weaken the Petalodi first. Good luck. Okay, so they have very similar voices for some reason. So it stands to reason it was actually Nickelodeus here who appeared before we fought Zodiark, right? And he said, you probably didn't think it would end this way. Right, Hades, or something like that? I guess it makes more sense Nickelodeus appeared because, you know, they're the one who gave me the fucking crystal to summon it. Whoa, there's a lot of targets. I have my pick. Okay. At least they're passive. It's a butterfly. Shit, I was hoping he wouldn't see me. Damn it. Hold on, let me take care of this guy first, actually. The block! Cling! Which reminds me that the parry that Gunbreakers have is also the guard animation in Kingdom Hearts. I just remember that. And this. For Gunbreaker. I know I'm a paladin right now, but I just remembered. You've caught the Petalodi. Come, let us see. Duly weakened and carefully bound, this Petaloda is destined to become clothing. These poor butterflies, man. There you go. Yes, these fine fellows will do nicely. And now for a spot of reversion. There! It's ready. It's nothing fancy, but then we're trying not to stand out. Try it on for size. Alright. You turn living beings into clothing? Like that? Well, not just like that. You need to revert them to their constituent ether first. Lest you wonder why I asked for two species, it is due to the difference in their etheric balance. Blending them allows us to produce garb with superior etheric stability. Well and good to disguise and educate it, but it won't fool anyone who can see worth a damn. Fair point, but at the very least it should spare you unwanted attention from casual observers. He's not having any of this. And Mitzelk speaks true. Even dressed like us, your unusual nature will be plain to those who think to look. Should someone question your presence, don't make up excuses, much less try to explain what you actually are. No, best to simply say that you're a familiar. The question is, whose? Considering I look exactly like Azum, why not just go with that? Yeah, there you go. Ah, of course, Azum's! If you say you belong to him, people will give you the benefit of the doubt for any and all outlandish behavior. Yeah. Outlandish behavior. Exploiting our associate's absence. For lack of his presence, absolutely. Were he here, he'd have been the first to propose the idea, and you know it. With that, your story is settled. Let us continue with our errand. Gentlemen? Felpus, Robe, Claudia, and Podima. A lot of shit. Why is it called sophist? Oh, sophistry. I get it. Nice. I gotta wear this shit now, right? As dubious as it is, passing you off as Adam's familiar is probably the best approach. Should he take offense that others so readily believe his recklessness is to blame, he is welcome to mend his ways. Ha! So I was right, he's a rebel. Pass as a child in your original size? I think not. Augmented or no, your ether is still far too thin to be considered normal. It's like that ain't gonna work. In search of Hermes. Alright, well, I guess I gotta put on the outfit. For roleplay reasons. It's not required, obviously. I would have said so already. But this isn't gonna keep me alive, which means I gotta go back to a glamour dresser. But how the fuck do I get back here if I do that? There's no aetherite. Oh, not yet. I guess we'll have to keep going for a bit. If I put it on now, my stats are gonna dip. Oof. If I get into a fight with something, I am so dead. There it is. Those are the same things, right? Oh, sorry. Body, legs, feet. There we go. Excellent! Now I know where people got this outfit from. Hold on, the sunglasses are still by the weapon too. There we go. Now we're blending in. Spitting image of Azim, apparently. There we go. If you are ready, let's continue along the path to Anagnorisis. The place serves as an observation hub and residence post. Someone there should be able to point us in the direction of Hermes. Oh, I guess... instead of making a whole glamour play for it, I guess I could just use individual glams for now. Because if we do have to... yeah, we're gonna get killed. Okay, I'll just do this. Cast Climber. Focus Robe. Climber Prism. There we go. And then legs. Cast Climber. Focus Fadea. And then the feet. Cast Climber. Focus Superdema. There we go. There. Now I don't have to die if I run into an encounter with something. Alright. Neat. But don't change climber plates and you're fine. For now. Oh, right, the gloves. Can't really do anything about those. I don't... yeah. Emperor's gloves are in my glamour dresser, so I can't do shit about them. This looks so weird riding a bike like this. Kind of funny. Good thing I had glamour prisms on hand. That way. All in due time, I suppose. I was wondering what she was examining, but it seems to be the bush itself. Let's see if this observer knows Hermes' whereabouts. Let's. Gentlemen? Milady? Yes? Can I help you? We wish to speak with Chief Hermes. Do you know where we might find him? Oh, excuse me. Well now, by your mask I assume you are one of the 14. I wasn't aware there was to be a visitation. Between you and us, it's something of a surprise. Your discretion in the matter would be appreciated. I see, I see. My lips are sealed. Nice. It's like Phil from Hercules. I was quoting it the last time I said that too. My lips is sealed. Anyway. The chief should be out conducting observations as usual. His focus of late has been aquatic creatures, so I expect you will find him at one of the pools here. Excuse me again. The pools, you say? Many thanks and apologies for disrupting your work. I say, Hythlodius. Well, I've never met Hermes. You know him well, do you not? That being the case, couldn't you simply find him by his ether? I thought I could. So, why don't you? As you know, Emetzelk and I can discern the color of souls. Right. By the same token, we can also see ether quite keenly and from great distances. That's pretty cool. With this skill, I could readily locate Hermes, but I felt that it would be a waste of an opportunity. We're here to perform an assessment, after all. By searching the ordinary way, we stand to gain insight into Elpis and the man in charge of it. This is as much for your own enjoyment, like as not, but point taken. If you're going to accompany us, make yourself useful and help us look for Hermes. According to his profile, he has short, dark hair. So you know, it's because we're in Elpis that we don't have our cowls up. A special exemption due to the need to be aware of dangerous creatures. Oh, I see. That's why they don't have the hood and the mask on. Elsewhere, we do not exhibit our individuality. It's unseemly. This is all common sense, but I would not assume you possess any. Jesus, the condescension.
You bastard!
It's a rare treat indeed to be able to search for someone by their appearance, and I thank you for humoring me. Come, let's find our man. Their only individuality came from the color of their souls, then. That was the only way they could distinguish each other in normal circumstances. Still looking for the chief? He should be out observing somewhere, likely at one of the pools. You know. My, what a curious familiar. I suppose your creator sent you here to learn our ways and perhaps achieve some degree of enlightenment. So, what would you ask of me? Tell me about yourself? Like most of my colleagues here at Anagnorisis, I am in charge with observing the various creations in our care and assessing their suitability for life on Aetheris. It's an enormous responsibility, of course, though the sense of achievement from bringing new species into the world makes it all worthwhile. I had just noticed a little tiny unicorn up there. There he goes. What kind of place is this? Anagnorisis is one of the most important facilities in Elpis, as it is here that we ascertain the various merits and shortcomings of the various flora and fauna in our care. It derives its name from the ethos at the center of our work, that being the discovery of the creation's true nature. Only by allowing them to coexist in an environment such as this do they reveal unto us the essence of their being. A little further. It's close. Probably inside the building, and we're probably gonna go there in a second. So I'll wait. Boy, these all look very familiar. Oh, here they are. The winged girl. They have such funny faces. Oh yeah, these little guys. Hermes? Soon to be Fan Daniel, I'm guessing, when they join the convocation. Hey yo!
Dylan!
Huh. You are...
You son of a bitch.
Oh,
Oh shit.
different. You're different too. You and me. We're alike. Friends. I want to be...
Oh, she's a familiar.
Wait. Please. Wait.
Mini Garuda over here.
Greetings and salutations. Can you hear me? Do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. I wish only to hear your words, share your feelings, and know your thoughts. May we please be friends? May we please be friends?
Ah, I see you found him.
It's Ladeus. It's been a while. Too long, I think.
Too long indeed for close collaborators. On this blessed occasion, I bring not only myself, but others who long to speak with you.
You were of the convocation.
Emmet Selk at your service. Do I have the honor of addressing Hermes, Chief Overseer of Elpis?
You do. You have traveled far for it.
Given your facility's purpose, its remote location is something of a necessity. Would that I didn't have to rely upon a guide.
Oh, you wound me. Have I not ever been an attentive and helpful friend? But moving along to more agreeable company, this one we chance to... Well, you certainly have her attention. Is she one of yours, Hermes?
This is really cute.
Her name is Meteon. It means shooting star.
If I may make an observation, her ether is terribly thin. I fear she might dissipate at any moment. Nor do I believe you've made a submission to the Bureau. I would remember such a concept if you had.
I haven't, as you say. I judged it too early. She's a pet project of mine, still undergoing preliminary testing. But rest assured that I will attend in person ere long.
Very well. Being an authority on flying life forms, I appreciate that you are exacting in your work. I shall look forward to your submission.
If we have finished with the perfunctory chit-chat, I would discuss official matters. By my coming, I trust you already anticipate the subject.
I have an inkling, yes. Please wait to the main building yonder. I shall join you as soon as I've returned these creatures to their homes.
What's wrong, Hermes?
an amistoma is missing.
I may have found it. A creature with the self-same ether as those there, nestled in the boughs of a tree outside the grounds.
You're saying they can climb with their sorry excuses for limbs?
The fashion has been to imbue aquatic creatures with the power of flight, ever since the words of Metron created a sky-swimming fish. The Amistomas too can fly, if only slightly, and they could conceivably climb a tree. Whether they can come down safely, however... Excuse me.
I'll help too.
Meteon. Nice name. Kind of endearing, yeah.
And what are we supposed to do with this lot?
May I suggest we split up? If you would be so good as to assist Hermes, Emmett Selk and I shall keep an eye on these adorable creations in the meantime.
Right on. That ought to be good. Fighting. Shit. Not gonna be that easy, huh? Oh, there they are. What the hell happened to... Poor Hermes, dude. How the hell did he end up like that? Meteon, do you know what the fuck happened? Excuse me. Hermes, are you alright? I like that they said Metron came up with a flying fish, right? Something like that? Seems Hermes and Meteon have found their quarry, a creature known in this age as an ambystoma. Yet though it has been safely extricated from the tree, Hermes appears to have found himself in quite the predicament. Yeah, I see that. Come on, man, use those ab muscles. Do a big-ass sit-up and get up. The ambystoma. Hermes saw it high up the tree. He climbed up to get it, but it jumped up on him, and he slipped. You need a hand? Hey, brother? No, I'm fine. If a little embarrassed. Now, for your own safety, please stand back. Ugh. Hermes, are you alright? Quite alright, yes. My apologies for making you worry, Meteon, excuse me. Both you and, Leon Starquest, you are called? An intriguing name, somehow reminiscent of a new creation. Thank you for coming after me. As for you, little one, you must be more careful. You may be able to fly, but it doesn't mean you cannot fall and hurt yourself. Oh no! I had forgotten all about its fellows! Yo, chill out, man. The other two are looking after him. Truly? what a relief. I must thank Emmett Selk and his Hyplodeus when I return to them. But first, with the distractions out of the way, as Chief Overseer of Elpis, permit me to welcome you to our facility. I hope you will enjoy your time here. Okay. The Ambistoma stares at you unflinchingly as if regarding something novel. Regarding it, in turn, you notice that it appears to be floating, if ever so slightly. I saw that in the cutscene, yeah. I'm glad they're safe. Hermes and the Ambistoma. Hermes? Ponder, warrant, cherish, welcome. Well, we mustn't keep the others waiting. Let us return to Anagnorisis. Gemstone Trader. Some creations stay outside, others stay at... what? Thesis. Like the Ambistomas. It was blissfully uneventful in your absence. The little ones were on their best behavior. No more errant creations to distract us from matters of actual import, I trust? No, I think we're good now. My apologies for the trouble. Owing to your kind assistance, all the Ambistomas are safe and well. I will presently send them back to their space, if you would go on ahead to the main building. Upon entering, you will see a table and chairs, a meeting area. We may speak there. Very well. Take care not to let the creatures slip away again. Will you be attending as well? If so, you should join the others at the building. Perhaps it's only your imagination, but something in the creature's demeanor bespeaks proud defiance for having gone on an adventure. I mean... I kind of do the same thing in real life sometimes, so... I'm with it. I can respect another adventurous spirit. I've decided to open a shop to keep my little creation fed. My wondrous wares can be yours for the right amount of bicolored gemstones. There you go. Is this worth that? Second floor, maybe? Well, it's behind the building, isn't it? Damn it. BRB. Yep, there it is. I'll fill that out later. Whoa. Alright. While Emmett Selk has been accommodating thus far, he is the one who has business with Hermes. If you wish to attend, you will have to ask his permission. Alright, what do you got? What's up, Emmett?
This appears to be the place.
Shit.
And here is where we part ways. We will be discussing highly sensitive affairs. Only a select few may be privy to such knowledge, and that does not include someone who cannot or will not divulge their origins.
You bastard!
What? Will I have to remove you by force?
Damn it. I'm gonna go with this one. I have important things to say to him as well.
Yes, I'm sure your business with Hermes is quite pressing. You may speak with him to your heart's content after ours is concluded.
I do not object to his attendance.
Hermes, this is highly irregular.
Perhaps, but I believe he can be trusted. Meteon would not have taken to him so quickly otherwise. Moreover, the presence of a third party may help me to maintain composure.
As you wish, then. Behave yourself. Do you hear?
Wait till you see.
I'll leave it at that. Get fucking wrecked. We waiting on 2 people?
So, it's finally happened then.
Aye. Van Daniel has declared his intention to step down and named you as his preferred successor. In recognition of your knowledge and your works, the Convocation is giving the recommendation due consideration. As one who does not know you personally, I am to use my impartial eye to take your measure. And above all else, to ascertain your disposition towards the invitation. I understand that you and Van Daniel are close. He himself was once chief overseer of Elpis after all. I should not be surprised if you knew before anyone else that he wished to relinquish his office.
I did. He told me that when he fulfilled his purpose, he wished to pass the torch to me.
A torch you seem none too pleased to accept. Are you so averse to serving on the Convocation?
No, it's not that. For a humble researcher like myself to even be considered is an honor beyond words. No. What troubles me, what I struggle to come to terms with, is the very fact that Van Daniel is stepping down. Does this not mean that he will return to the Star?
Of his own volition, yes, like so many others have before him.
Return to the Star? Does that mean die?
Well now, that's not a word I hear often. Is that what you say here in Elpis? Mankind is the life of Atheris. Each of us, a drop of blood flowing through its veins, bearing sustenance. In our finite time upon it, 'tis our duty to make it a better place, that all who call it home, now and in future, may abide in happiness. To that end, we have dedicated ourselves to the pursuit of enlightened creation. And by our efforts did we transform this once untamed wilderness into the peaceful paradise you enjoy today. To return to the star whence we came is a privilege afforded to we who have so loved and nurtured it. A choice embraced by those who have lived their lives to the fullest, in service to our world. And when they depart upon this journey, it is beautiful, always.
The 14 are no exception. 'Tis believed no occasion is more felicitous than the fulfillment of one's duty. Our office becomes our lives, and to retire is to return, or so the majority of us hold. Some few have elected to eschew custom. Mayhap you feel Fandaniel's deeds do not warrant his return. Yet you should know his accomplishments as well as any. During his time, he conceived of countless outstanding concepts. And channeling the wealth of experience he attained here in Elpis, he brought forth many new specimens.
I know of all this. I do. It's just, I cannot fathom why someone so great and wise, who could still do so much good, would want to end it all. Oh no, I've made her upset. Forgive me. I know I requested your presence. Might I trouble you to take Meteon outside? A change of scenery would do her good.
I'm sorry, Leon. I didn't mean a walk? Perhaps we can go for a walk. Hermes gets sad when he thinks about death. When others are sad, I'm sad too. That's how I am. How he made me. But don't worry, I'm fine now. So, why did you come here? I'm starting to understand now why Hermes turned out the way he did in the end. They see it as an honor and a privilege to die, essentially, to go back to the planet, as they would say in FF7, right? But he just sees it as the end, like the end of potential. How most of us see it, honestly. The end of potential. Like, you could do so much more. You could continue to do so much more if you stay alive instead. And ending it all is just like, it's the end of that potential. It's like, what was it all for then? So I can see why he was still taken by Zonde's words even after his old memories were restored. You know, Zonde saying that life is pointless because you lose it all in the end when you die. So, why did you come here? You want to learn about Elpis and Hermes? Ooh, teach you. I can teach you. We could take turns. I tell you something, then you tell me something. Sounds like fun. It will be. Where to start? Ah, yes. Let's talk to Memnon. He should be near the Aetheryte. I'm not good at explaining, but Memnon is, so I'll have him explain instead. Okay. Let's go and talk to Memnon. He should be near the Aetheryte. Okay. A fine location for the rearing of aquatic creatures. Alright, Moonbreeder. The hairstyle. Discuss the Aetheryte. Ah, the Aetheryte. Anyone can use it to teleport anywhere. Wait, did I miss a... Or is this... Oh, this is the optional one, yeah. I see it on the map and I was like... Well, maybe not anywhere. Not to the ground or other isles. For that you need teleporters. Oh, and permission. Any other chat bubbles? No? Is the guy? And what have we here? Though you look like a person, your ether is quite thin. I assume you are a familiar like Meteon. Is there something unique? This is Leon. Could you teach him about Elpis? Ah, a newly arrived familiar, is he? Very well, I should be glad to introduce our facility to him. As you know, it is mankind's duty to make the star a better place. As part of this duty, we employ creation magics to bring forth new life. However, we cannot simply release our works into the world, for it would lead to chaos. No, and any and all life forms must undergo extensive testing to determine their fitness to exist. Testing which is conducted here in Elpis. Every candidate is subjected to rigorous study, in which we identify their properties, surmise what habitats might be suitable, and speculate as to the effects they may have on the environment and other species. Meteon is sensitive to other people's emotions, just like the flower. And Hermes created Meteon, sensitive to emotions, Akasha. Too soon to say, but she might be related to what's happening. Every candidate is subjected to rigorous study in which we identify their properties, surmise what habitats might be suitable, and speculate as to the effects they may have on the environment and other species. Should it be judged a beneficial addition to the star, it will be allowed to take its place in the world. The two of you too were created with the hope of making the star a better place. So heed your masters well and be good. Do you hear? We will, Memnon, we will. Thanks for the lesson. You had a turn, now I get a turn. What do you got? Where did you come from? Oh shit. The blunt answer. From a place far, far away. Then I probably don't know it. I don't know much about other places. This place is important to you. I can feel it. Oh, my power! I haven't told you about it. Here we go. A creation. Let's find the creation. One not being watched. Then I'll explain my power. Also, I see somebody over here. Can have something to do with emotions, isn't it? Oh my god! Crimson! You almost... you blend in, but you're so short compared to everybody else! Milady? This is neat, though. I like what you did. Yeah, you're so short. That's cool, though. I like that. Thanks for coming by. That's really neat. Motionless bird. Oh my god. Of course. It's the goddamn shoe bill? Or whatever the hell they called it in Norbrent. Right? No one was watching us the whole time through Shadowbringers. Discuss the Spriggans. Spriggans? What are Spriggans? Yeah, what are they? Oh no, we call them Orei. If there's many. If it's just one, we say Aureus. Though they're cute, they can be naughty. Oh, I know. Sometimes they run off with concept crystals, and Hermes has to run after them. Kinda funny. There's never a dull moment with the Orei. Their fondness of minerals makes them highly unique, and I dare say they will be no less popular. You don't know the half. Motionless bird. You gonna alter its form through emotion or something? What's gonna happen? Whoa, this angle though. Oh, this creation is perfect. What do you got? But I don't remember seeing it before. Perhaps it's new? Anyway, I'll try reading its mind. That's my power. Okay.
Bruh, look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No, 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 no.
I know what was coming, I would have hit it earlier. I can't read it. Or maybe there's nothing to read? Okay. Then wait! Please wait. I'll try again. With you this time. Look how we were just staring at it. Nothing to read, huh? Greetings. Can you hear me? Yeah. This is my power. I can read the emotions of those around me and project my emotions to others in return. Oh man. She definitely has something to do with the final days then. How though? Well, I don't know. I'm not actually speaking to you in your mind. Rather, you are converting my emotions into words and intention, a process performed subconsciously by intelligent life forms. Holy shit. This ability is vital to my mission, for it allows me to interact with intelligent beings even should they communicate via unknown languages or other non-verbal means. Just like the Echo allows us to do. Oh, wow. As a consequence, I am clumsy at speaking. Yet, though I struggle to express myself in this fashion, Hermes wants me to speak as much as possible, for everyone has thoughts and feelings that they may wish to hide. I harbor an affection for you, one that is difficult to define. Really? Aside from the fact that you share common traits with us, your thoughts are complex, charismatic. They draw me in and leave me wanting to know more. Out of respect for your privacy, I will refrain from using my power when speaking with you. Nevertheless, I want you to know that I wish to be your friend. Okay. Why not? Did you hear me? Good! Now it's my turn again. So, what are you good at? Oh, Jesus. Playing. Play? I'm still not sure what that means. Hermes says, let's play. But then he goes for a walk. Or looks at creations. It's fun, but no different from work.
Bruh, look at this dude.
I think we might be bothering it. I fucking stared. Let's keep going. We'll go and see Yuanth next, I think. She's usually in a small building, one on the west row. Okay. Whoa, shit. I meant to soften the potion with burn. I wonder why she can't communicate with it. Let's go and see Yuanth, if that's how you say it. It might be Yuan, I don't know. She's usually in a small building on the west row. Yeah. That's probably the same chat bubbles from before. Well, well, if it isn't Meepyeon. I see you brought a friend today. Greetings, Yuanth. An apple. Could you make me an apple? The kind Hermes likes, covered in syrup. I want to share it with Leon. Oh, that's super cute. Oh, candied apple? Hermes is certainly partial to them, but you know you can't eat, Leon. You weren't made to do so. But I like it too. It may seem that way, but it's due to your ability to share others' feelings. You've taken Hermes' likes for your own. In any case, I can't prepare an apple right now, but I'll bring one for Hermes soon. I promise. Excuse me. Well, that sucks. I'm sorry, Leon. I wanted to show you my favorite thing. Then I could ask about yours. But I failed. Well, I'll tell you what I like. It's fine. Oh, that's what you like? Yes. Yes, I can feel it. Your joy and happiness. And it makes me happy too. Thanks for sharing it with me, Leon. Well, we've often talked a lot. Maybe Hermes has finished talking too. Shall we go and see? I hope Hermes isn't sad anymore. Maybe she just became the flower that can feel emotions. Between you and me, Hermes' eating habits are atrocious. We may not be reliant upon food to the extent that our smaller creations are, but our diets eventually catch up with us. Okay, I was rereading it, but it's 100% true. This is... I mean, I would say it's screenshot worthy, but I think it's pretty obvious to everybody at this point. Even if we just choose to deny it sometimes. If we don't consume the requisite balance of nutrients, we grow weak and lethargic. Tell me about it. Yet Hermes consumes candied apples as they were a staple. Huh. Whoa. Oh, is this because it's evening? Lighting is so different now. It's green. The color of joy. I don't know, we saw a lot of colors on the little Elpis flower, so I'm not really sure. Oh wait, I can... Umbral wind. Interesting. Ah, excellent timing. Those are refreshing constitutional, I hope. Yeah, kind of. What about... When do I get a mask? I still need one. They didn't give me that. They just gave me the robes and everything. What? Back already? Pity. A bit longer and we might have snuck away without you.
You bastard!
Damn, Hades really does not like me. He's like, fuck this guy. There you are. I can see the fresh air has done Meteon good. Leon wanted to learn about you and Elpis, so I taught him. About this place, about my power, about your favorite food. I'm not sure if that last one will be of any use. But I do appreciate your keeping Meteon company. While you were away, I finished speaking with our guests. Finished? Hardly. You requested time to consider the invitation, so we have no choice but to occupy ourselves with an inspection of your work. My apologies. It has been decided that Emma Selk and Hythlodeus, will accompany me as I tend to my duties. If you wish to learn more, perhaps you would like to come too. I am compelled to remind you that he is in no way associated with the convocation. We simply chanced to meet at Popleon. Or Popleon. There is no guarantee that the matters we discuss will remain private. I do not mind. To see the joy his presence brings Meteon, I cannot imagine our mysterious friend harbors malicious intent. Leon is kind. Really, truly. He taught me as much as I taught him. You're coming, of course, to watch Hermes. You're bound to learn lots and lots. Okay. I guess I'm coming. This time we all get to go for a walk. Isn't it exciting? That's adorable. Though I see new creations on a daily basis, here they look at them with a different eye. It will be interesting to observe Hermes at work. It is held that all civil organizations should conduct their affairs with total transparency, and the convocation is no exception. That's the way it should be, yeah. But that doesn't mean we are obligated to show our work to unknown entities such as you. Consider yourself privileged and behave accordingly. Okay. Noted. Lives apart. If everyone is ready, there are a few creations I need to check on. First, we shall return to the spot where we found our wayward Ambistoma. Have care when you step outside a hub, for there may be more unruly creatures about. I don't know if these side quests, again, the game always does it in a very sneaky way. I don't know if these side quests appeared right after the last main quest, or right after I accepted it. Sometimes it does both. How many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7. What's this dude? Vivacious Observer. Hey, buddy! Breaking the ice. You, my dear familiar, are precisely what I need. Pray help me with my research. One of our new creations is an extremely wary disposition. Try as I might to go near it for observation, it senses my ether and flees. As a familiar, your ether is thinner than mine, yet you seem more intelligent than your fellow. That being the case, I believe you may succeed where I have failed. Come with me behind the building. I will take you to the creation. Alright, lead the way, buddy. Well, I mean, I'll follow later, because, you know, fuck doing one quest at a time. I don't usually... I was like, I don't do that. Do that there, for now. Sweet Temptations. Ah, where in the world could the rest have gotten to? Wrong. Ah, friend familiar. If you have a moment, I require help rounding up our... what? Agavoid's young? 6 remain unaccounted for, and I would be most grateful if you could search for them with me. The creatures secrete nectar from their tails, which attracts insects. Where they swarm, you are like to find an agavoids, or agavoidus. And when you do, use this etheric rope to catch it. Small as they are, I don't believe they will be too far away. Let us endeavor to find 3 each, and then reconvene here. Hey, it's a little armadillo-like minion. I just noticed that the last second. This green isn't easy on the eyes. Kick some ass, not for me anyway. The weather. I'm curious. A familiar bearing armaments? It must be special indeed. Receive my weapons, even though I put them away. As it happens, I may have a use for you. Would you care to assist me by capturing a few Ophions? In exchange for a reward, of course, naturally. I should warn you, however, they tend to be rather uncooperative. Aggressively so, in fact. The familiars previously recruited for this task all met with with most unfortunate ends. A terrible waste, but let us not dwell on those things. Here, take this ethereally imbued rope and use it to restrain the Ophions. Remember, I require living samples. They are extremely valuable, so if you must choose between their lives and your own, do the honorable thing and let them kill you. Sure. Just to be perfectly clear, failure is an option, provided you're prepared for the rather messy consequences. Right. Do the honorable thing and let them kill you. Sure. The more the merrier. A visitor touring our facility, are you? That was for the pun. If you wish, you can assist us with one of our latest arrivals, the Aureus. Or the Aureus. The creatures are identifiable by their long ears, which they use to detect danger. They're also keenly attuned to minerals and can find deposits even in pitch darkness. Now we were just testing the effect of minerals on them when they reacted acutely to Mana Stone. Becoming visibly agitated, they each grabbed the stone and scurried off. We need to round them up again and could use a helping hand. If you are up for it, please seek out my colleague who is out searching. He should be somewhere between here and First Bloom and can give you instructions. Fair enough. A colorful concept. Ah, you there! Yes, you, the familiar. I need you to do me a favor. A colleague and I are supposed to conduct some tests at the Thalassai, but said colleague is late to arrive. I would go and find them myself, but I have preparations to finalize. Could you head over to First Bloom and tell him to hurry up? He is an observer with blue hair. Zoopsis? Names. I guess there's no point in hiding this shit anymore. Sunglasses don't go with his outfit, so I'll keep that up. So cute. Digestive problems. Oh crap. I don't know whose familiar you are, but won't you lend me a hand? A plant creation has recently dropped its fruit, and I'd be grateful if you could gather a few samples for me. You should find some along the northern edge of this isle. Large as they are, you won't mistake them. Be warned, however, that the fruit are covered in an acidic secretion. Before you handle any, you'll want to apply the sealskin balm on your hands. Remember, the fruits are covered in an acidic secretion. Before you handle any, you'll want to apply the sealskin balm on your hand. Okay? Clutch devastation. This is where the FF14 community for bringing so much attention to this meme to the developers.
You bastard!
Clutch devastation. Oh, so much to do, so little time. Ah, a volunteer. How would you like to earn the respect and gratitude of Elpis' most gifted researcher? I require assistance in gathering eggs. A simple task, really. Egg gathering? The very reason I came here! Excellent! Why, I sense your social standing rising even as we speak. Ahem. To business, then. I seek Daedalion eggs, okay, that I may ascertain their ability to produce and raise offspring. One somewhat disconcerting trait of these winged wonders is their proclivity for laying eggs here. There, and everywhere. That is the reason why I'm finding it rather difficult to keep track of the damnable things. I've neither the time nor inclination to go chasing after them myself, but I'm sure you don't mind. If the parents take offense at you pinching their eggs, you have my permission to slay them if need be. Some violent motherfuckers. Oh, I'm already in the sanctuary, aren't I? Yeah. I'll start with the one on the north. Fuck it. Because I'm gonna take a break first. It's been 2 hours. Yeah, fuck it, that's fine. I'm gonna sit right here. Yeah, that works. Alright, I'll be back in about 10 minutes. Clutch devastation. God damn, man.
You suck!